Hey, how are you today? It's amazing how we are here in the grace of God and sharing the goodness of life. I'm glad we are all in good health and the grace of God is still keeping us strong, greater, and better. Today, I want to share with us about anger. I read somewhere in the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7, verse 9, and it says that keep your temper under control. It is foolish to harbor a grudge. Now, a lot of us, we have anger management issues. We have anger issues. Forget the management part. But we have anger issues, and this is because of things that have occurred to us in life from where we come from our past, where we come from. But anger does so much harm to us more than it would do good. We've gotten to a point where we own the anger. We go say, oh, me, my anger, me, my temper, me, my this, my that. You are owning it. You are calling it yours. I think anger is extremely dangerous, extremely dangerous. The Bible says that do not let your anger lead you into sin. Do you know how many things you have done just because you're angry? Do you know, I don't know how many jobs you've lost just because you're angry. You know how many times you snapped at your boss just because you're angry. I don't know how many times you punched an employee at work because you're angry and you've lost the job. Do you know how many deals you've lost just because you're angry? How many relationships you've lost because you're angry? You had a disagreement with your partner and you walked out of the marriage or whatever the relationship was. You had a disagreement with your children and you just walked out of it because you're angry. You are losing every single time because you are angry. Tell me one single benefit that you have ever got in life simply because you were angry. Do you know how anger in your life makes people around you uncomfortable? Makes your children, your partners, and your friends uncomfortable. People won't even make jokes with you just because you are angry. What if every time you're angry you chose to do something good? Just because you got angry with somebody, you just go to the gym and decide to work out. Look good. Somebody asks you, man, how did you get the abs? You say, man, I was angry. It's a good thing that came out of your anger. What if every time you're angry at your husband, you buy him a gift, buy him a nice shirt, nice watch, whatever? Every time you're angry with your wife, take her out to dinner, buy her some nice flowers, be nice. Every time you're angry at somebody, you choose to do something good. If the Bible says it's foolish to harbor a grudge, to be angry and not control your temper, that's dangerous, because at no time have we benefited from anger. It has only led to destruction. It has only led to disasters. You never get anything good out of anger. Anger is a choice. You have given people so much stake in your life and so much space in your mind. They are not even paying rent for it. People who angered you years ago, you are still angry at them today. That is so much space. How much are they paying you for that? Because that's a lot of, hard drive space in your mind. Anger is a choice. You can choose to control it. The mere fact that you choose to not get angry means you've accepted that you have a problem and the process of reparation starts. But you cannot be angry at people all the time just because you're angry at something else from your childhood. You cannot be angry at everybody for that fact. There are people who have harbored anger for so many years. It does not help. It does not bring any positivity. Some of us are too proud of it, man. I got short wires. Huh? You think it's nice to have short wires? You think it's nice to be short-tempered? You think it's nice to be angry all the time? You have probably lost so many great things in life just because you are angry most of the time. You are snapping most of the time. How about you change that into positivity? Change that anger into positive energy. Just reverse engineer it and make it positive. Every time you're angry, do something nice. Every time you feel angry, somebody pisses you off, go to the next person and do something nice. Go to your neighbor who is needy and give them some food. Give them some money or pay somebody's rent. Do something nice. Every time you're angry at your partner, always remind them, honey, I love you. You let them know, you say, hey, this is not permanent. We're going to get through this. Every time you're angry, keep positive. Because I tell you, every time you keep the negative energy, you're going down. You're going to lose, by the way. You're always the one to lose every time you get angry. We never have good reactions simply because we are angry. Because the Bible says in the book of Psalms that anger and a bad temper only leads to trouble. Psalms chapter 37 verse 8. It only leads to trouble every time you are angry. Make a decision today. You might be out there and you're planning to walk out on your partner just because you're angry, because they've annoyed you, they've done something you don't like. Now you want to walk out. No. You cannot let anger control you. You need to be the one controlling your anger. You cannot be angry all the time. Forgive those who have angered you. The Bible says you should not let the sun set while you're angry. That is because of a simple notion. When you go to sleep while you're angry, supposing Jesus comes back and you're asleep, you went to bed angry. Hell is going to be your place. So you need to change your mind. You need to change your heart. You need to change how you react to people. You need to change how you treat people. You need to learn to control your temper. Accept that you have a problem and start to control it, but do not let it control you. Apologize to those you have made angry just because you were angry. You can never go back and have a brand new beginning, but you can begin now and have a brand new ending. I hope we all learned something from this today. You have a good one.